Hello guys, so welcome to my channel and now we are doing part 2 of our MCQ series Polynomials chapter 2. Okay, so 5 questions we have done in previous video. You can go through the previous video because it is very important for you. And you if you are trying to direct see this video only, you can also this because all are MCQ series and all MCQs are important and very important. See, these 5 questions we have done in the previous video. You can have the link in description box. Okay, now we have to start from question number 6. What is the first question of this video? The relationship between the zeros and coefficient of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c. It is a general polynomial ax square plus bx plus c and quadratic polynomial. We know that relationship of zeros and coefficients. You know that sum of the zeros is minus b by a and product of the zeros is c by a. This is what we have to check in these options. Alpha plus beta is c by a. No, this is wrong. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a. Correct option. You can also check both other options. Alpha plus beta is minus c by a. No. Alpha plus beta is b by a. No. Means the sum of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial is minus b by a, and b and a you already know that b is coefficient of x and a is coefficient of x square. Now we will move on 7th question. The zeros of the polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10. We have to find out the zeros of x square plus 7x plus 10. Okay guys, we have to find out that. Now we will you have many options to solve the zeros of the polynomial. See what you have quadratic formula. Okay, quadratic formula you have. What is quadratic formula? Minus b plus minus root under discriminant upon में 2a. Okay, this is your quadratic formula. What is d? Discriminant. The value is discriminant is b square minus 4ac. And second option is what? You can factorize it. And here we will solve by using factorization. X square plus 7x plus 10. What we will do? X square plus, we will split the middle term 7x, 5x plus 2x plus 10. And if we are finding the zeros, then we have to equate it to is equal to 0, so that we can say that the value of 0 is that the value of x for which the whole polynomial become 0. Okay, so we have split the term middle term 7x into 2x plus 5x. See, how can we check? We have to split the middle term such as we have to split it so that it will see this is sum 5 plus 2 is 7x, then it is same, the polynomial is the same. But you can also have this how 5x and 2x. When we will multiply this both terms 5x 2x, what we will get? 10x square, and which is what? This is general equation ax square plus bx plus c. So we have to split the middle term like this because we can also get the product 10x square. You seeing na here c and this x square. 10 into x square is 10x square. And how can we get this? 5x into 2x is 10x square. And if we will do the sum 5x plus 2x, it will become 7x. This is the factorization fact. And you also know that we write if sum is given s and product is given p. So what we will write the quadratic polynomial x square minus sx plus p. This is quadratic polynomial if sum of zeros given and product of zeros given. Okay, so now we will continue that x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 10 is equals to 0. This we have split it. Okay, using factorization. Now in both the first these terms we will take x common, x plus 5. We will take 2 common, x plus 5 is equals to 0. Now we will take x plus 5 common, x plus 2 is equals to 0. From here, if this is 0, x is equals to minus 5, and if this is 0, x is equals to minus 2. So two zeros are minus 5 and minus 2. Minus 2 and minus 5. C option is your correct option. Okay. भाई चैनल सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर ले भाई, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट सीरीज चल रही है, क्लास 10th के लिए बेस्ट है। ओके, नाउ 8th क्वेश्चन, द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन द जीरोज एंड कोफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल ax square plus bx plus c। अगेन नाउ here is given product of roots, as you all know that product of roots is your c by a. Now we have to check where is c by a. C by a, product of roots, first option is your correct option. 9th question, the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3, x square minus 3, x square minus 3, we have to find out zeros. We will equate is equals to 0. Okay, see what we have to find out, x square minus 3 is equals to 0. Now x square is 3, so what will be x? Plus minus root 3. Okay, by we can write it na. If we having x square minus 3, what we can do, x square minus 3 is what? Root 3 whole square is equals to 0. A square minus b square identity, a plus b, a minus b is equals to 0. If this is 0, x is minus root 3, and if this is 0, x is root 3. So there are two zeros na, plus minus root 3. Understand? Okay, but here are no options like that, so none of the above is your correct option. The number of zeros of the polynomial from the graph is, this is your graph and this is the quadratic polynomial graph. Okay, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. We have to find the number of zeros of the polynomial. So nothing is hard, but we have to check that at how many points it is cutting the x-axis. But no, the graph is even not cutting at single point. Okay, so there are number of zeros. We have to find the number of zeros. So number of zeros is also 0, means no zeros, means imaginary roots. What means? Discriminant less than 0. Okay, so number of zeros of this polynomial is 0. First option is your correct option. Now see 11th question, quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of zeros are minus 3 and 2. दिस इज द सेम कंडीशन विच जो अभी समझाई थी, देखो ये वाली एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एस एक्स प्लस पी. वट इट इज सेइंग, वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल इफ सम इज माइनस 3 एंड प्रोडक्ट इज 2. सो वी नो दैट क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला विल बी एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एस एक्स प्लस पी. Okay, now we will put the values of s and p. X square minus, what is s? Sum is given minus 3, minus 3x plus product is given 2. Okay, so quadratic polynomial will become x square plus 3x plus 2. So this is your answer, x square plus 3x plus 2. Second option is your correct option. So last question of this video is the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus kx plus k, where k is not equals to 0. So we have to check these options and we have to answer our MCQ. Okay, so last question of this video is we have to comment on the zeros of x square plus kx plus k where k is not equals to zeros. Okay, भाई अगर k 0 होता तो ये सब टर्म का कोई मतलब ही नहीं रहता. Only what x square will here, x square is equals to 0, then only what chance when x is only 0. Okay, so here it is given that k is not equals to 0. Now we let alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. So you will know that alpha plus beta is what? Minus b by a, it means minus k, and alpha beta is product of the zeros is k. So these are two true. Alpha plus beta is minus k and alpha beta is k, but we don't know that what is the sign of k. Okay, no problem, we will check our options only. First option is saying cannot both be positive. It is telling about the zeros, cannot both be positive. Okay, let's check. If we consider alpha positive, beta positive, we are checking first option. First option is saying cannot, means both cannot be positive. Now, but we are taking both as positive. Now we will see that what will be issue. If both are positive, alpha plus beta, so alpha into beta, product of positive into positive will come positive, and alpha plus alpha into beta is k. It means k is positive. Okay, any issue? No issue. Now if alpha is positive and beta is positive, then alpha plus beta is also positive. This is obvious that alpha positive, beta positive, so their sum will also be positive. If sum will always be positive, now here check, alpha plus beta is minus k according to us, and k is also positive, and positive multiplied by negative is negative. So here we are getting negative alpha plus beta, but we have taken both positive, so it should be positive. So this is the issue coming. So it is saying that cannot both be positive. It means it is correct that both cannot be positive. You can also check second option. Second option, okay. In second question it is saying cannot both be negative. Okay, let's check. Take alpha negative and beta also negative. Now you will check that product, alpha into beta, minus minus plus. So alpha into beta will become positive, and positive what? K. It means k is also positive. No problem. Okay. Now when will you do the sum alpha plus beta? Negative, negative. It will definitely come negative. And our here is alpha plus beta is equals to minus k, and k is positive. Minus into plus minus. So here also we are getting negative. No issue. So it means this option is wrong. Cannot both be negative. It is not true. First option true tha. Okay. Third option you can also check, are always unequal. Unequal, no. If you are checking, you have taken your first option as correct option, it is correct. We can't comment on that the zeros are equal or unequal, because it is k. We don't know the value. Okay. So first option is your correct option. Thank you. Namaskar.